well-being, like, emergency evacuation plan type shit for me, because I don't know what they be talking about. Get bottles of water, which is plastic and not good for us, and cans of food, which is some bullshit, and how long is that going to last us? We need to come up with a real emergency plan and know who the emergency is going to be coming from, what's going to be emerging, and what we need to do in preparation for that. And right now, we might need to preparize. Preparizing this relations is supposed to be done right now. You know what I'm saying?
So like before the block.
Right? So first and foremost, like if we can, whoever's the churches, the leaders of the church, I know somebody's family member goes in every single one of these churches, you feel me?
Niggas can't fuck with me at no circumstances, at no, under no, nothing. Fuck niggas.
We're gonna make a post about this. Yeah. I could just do a video for this shit. But wait, what you doing?
I thought him.
Are you about to
tell
call
him that
him?
I had to tell this kid, tell his dad that I'm about to come up there. We've been fucking talking. I ain't text.
It's YouTube. So the thing about it is, like, whatever type of land, all right. In the Bible, first and foremost, read your Acts, man. Just read the first 4 chapters in Acts to its completion. Matter of fact, that's what I want you to do. Read, if you could do this for me, this is what, like, if you could read from John, the Gospel of John, it goes Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, right? You could read from John chapter 16 to Acts chapter 4. That's like 10 chapters. It's like 10, not even 20 chapters, you heard? So let's say about 20 chapters. Read from John 8. It's straight through, you feel me? So I want you to read from John. If you could start with Mark, Mark, the last chapter of Mark, the book of Mark, start there so you can know first and foremost who you are and what your mission is and what you need to become. Like, when they making lasagna, or pasta, you feel me, spaghetti, and you throw it on the wall, you know how it is ready. Those are signs, you feel me? Read Mark 16 for your signs of those other leads. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
man. Read Mark 16, and then right? And then, read John 14 to Mark, to Acts 4, you feel me? But really, Acts 4 right now, I need to pinpoint on, because this is how the first Christians, basically, come on, phone. You're bugging. My phone be bugging, hold up, talking about pool, right? But yeah, so I want y'all to read all that, but basically what I want to focus on is how, first of all, what Jesus is, everybody knows who Jesus is and shit, right? I want to focus on who Jesus said, who you was, what's your goal, you feel me? How the first, when niggas took off from that mission, how they was shaking shit, you feel me? And how we supposed to be shaking shit already, and what we supposed to even accomplish. So, you feel me? Right now, we need to shake this shit and move. Know that when they shut down, you feel me? We power up, you know what I'm saying? So this is how we gonna power up, you know what I mean? So, hold up. It says, first of all, it asks you, for me, we share all our things in common, you feel me? So we gotta get everything that we have, and we have to pool in it. So we all in the church, you feel me? So niggas might think they don't have nothing, but you in access to the manager who runs the farm or some shit like that. You know the manager. Listen, if shit shut down, who the fuck runs this shit? Who's gonna tell who? And at the end of the day, some people might have their cops in the family. Who shuts down? Who run this shit? Boop. At the end of the day, we need to focus in church. We need to be gathered in church all day. Let's give the whole Sunday to what we gonna do for the week. You know what I mean? As a congregation, as a people, as a planet, as a universe, as somebody who's living in the presence. As gifts of the present, you know what I mean? That's what we are. We gifts. As gifts of the present, you feel me? What we gonna do for the present week, you feel me? That's what we need to do at church, you feel me? And outside all the government. Let's cut them out now. You feel me? And I guess lead the government for people who want to be incorporated. You feel me? It's a lot of sovereign shit dealing with that, but that's first and foremost. Is we as Christians share everything in common. Jesus was against the whole Yahweh, you feel me? Who they say Lord in the Bible. Everywhere you see Lord in the Old Testament is Ra, you feel me? And Yahweh, this is the same person who is dumb. Talking about aliens and shit like that, you know? You say about to try to come back and flip the earth through. But the emergency evacuation plan isn't where it needs to be. I went to the church, though, you feel me? Because our sacred temple is not these churches that I see. I've been posting this shit and feeding it. For me, it's not these churches that I see. That's like shit that they. I see this energy. I see this real caliber. Go back and watch that. Black Panther shit and all that. That shit about war and Atlantis. I shit this stuff. I know this shit, man. When you look like Africans, when you act like Africans, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm saying, like, I don't know what plan we gotta do, but really gotta come to changes. Yeah, our church leaders, excuse me. Yeah, our church leaders might be our church leaders might be bought. They might have sold their soul, continue to be sold, but you know it's still them in there. So we gonna you know what I mean, bank on God, because we know we trust in God. We got faith in God and know that He gonna still have his seed in there, and that's gonna overpower anything that they could stop. Yeah, we might have let that seed in, and they might do what it want to do. But if that shit, if and we don't stop it, you feel me? But in the same sense how that has the power to do something, when we want to do good, we gonna do that good too, though. For me, that shit gonna be way overpowerful. You feel me? Just gotta wanna do it. Not even that fear and shit. You feel me? And hopefully this fear that they gonna bring, they want us to fear and run to them. I know they destroyed 9/11. You know they continue to destroy everything good that we got going on. Look, since it's just like, yo, they about to shut down on food stamps and Section 8 and all of that. You know what I mean? And that's basically like, yo, look, we run y'all niggas, man. Like we gave, look, man, it's an agenda going on, you feel me? And maybe Google, what did the people do to get out of the do. You know what I mean? But I remember I was reading this book when I was downstate. I couldn't get my hands on it, yo. That shit was the ultimate food, you know what I'm saying? And I only got an excerpt from another book that spoke on two lines of that book. And I'm like, damn, what? And I'm like, I took notes and shit. But fucking, yeah, but basically, the thing about the book was, I probably read more to the book, you feel me? Because it was excerpts throughout that whole book on the nigga. But one of the main points was that one of the main things that they use against us, and you said, but like, damn, is that they keep us with a state, like, while we don't see that they planning for the future and shit like that, is because they keep us with a steady hunger. You feel me? What's that shit they say in the drug program? HALT, right? Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. You feel me? HALT. HALT on HALT. You feel me? Because they keep you hungry and lonely, tired. So all your media attention, focus, energies, you know what I mean, like could go into the present, you feel me? You know what I mean? Present to now, you feel me? And we don't move on shit for the future. Big moves for the future. We could barely even put the energy to it. It's not that we can't move, we don't got the resources, the tools, the oop. We don't got the time.
Niggas can't fuck with me at no circumstances, at no, under no, nothing. Fuck niggas.
It's the time. And while young niggas is dying because their moms at work, their pops is gone, they living in iron. And I said some shit too. You feel me? Said a lot of shit. But it's the timing. What do they train us from school? Rockefeller niggas, these niggas, man, all that shit's exposed. What are we gonna do about it now? We're not gonna do nothing about it. We're gonna envision and purpose and look and really bring into existence what we thought was already going on, what we feel. We're gonna make everything, kick everything bad out. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like this. It's when I used to be locked up, I used to tell my shit. You feel me? I used to get a lot of riots, man, inciting riots and shit like that. They be on my dick. Excuse my language. Oh my God. But I told them this shit. I mean, I used to tell everybody like, yo, the world is just like this tear, my nigga. Like these niggas be like, yo, Dutch, what we gonna do? Don't power up, my nigga. The world is just like this tear, my nigga. Like it's us, the inmates. We the regular inmates, and then they used to have workers. So out of like let's say it was 80 of us, it was like 10 workers. You feel me? So you know what I mean, doing shit throughout the thing. You feel me? And then it's like even with the 10 workers, y'all still us. You feel me? Like y'all still gotta close and shut your eyes in the essence of presence under the motherfucking cloud of money. Of y'all gotta come get us to do anything. You feel me? We under that cloud of money. And Uh, the main thing is everybody's time. Look at all of the shit that people do for money, and money is going to take all your time because you know we try to be proactive, and you know with the thing. Oh, just take this pill and you can do well. Eat whatever you want. You know what I mean? Don't exercise. Don't feed yourself right. Don't listen to heavenly things. Set your tones. Meditate. You don't gotta sleep right. You don't gotta fucking speak right. You don't gotta go to church. You don't gotta do nothing right. You can just take this pill if anything goes bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we don't. But they already had that mind frame, and you add that into. Yo, listen, man. I don't know how we gonna do it, but cause the music, it's like, you know what I mean. We gotta sneak something in. We gotta really sneak something in the back door and take it over quick and come to one plan and really move off that shit. We gotta do it so fast in the blink of an eye. Be like, what the fuck? It'll be like we playing spades, right? And we say house rules 2D, some shit like that. And basically what we said was basically like, say we say youth house rules type shit. And people agree, like, and then what's your rule? You feel me? And they don't really specify. I'm like, all right, but we got the baby joker in the cut. You know what I'm saying? We got the baby joker in the cut, which is, or the deuces. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever this shit is, nigga, we pulling out our trump card. We can't, they don't even know we got a trump card, nigga. That's what we gotta move and stay tuned, you feel me? Stay fucking tuned, be ready to move, you feel me? Just be ready to move with anything that's not incorporated. But look, I gotta go out. I got some dumb and pressing shit to do, you feel me? Some pressing, urgent matters that I have to attend to instead of pressing to the urgent matter of getting us together. But it all stems to, no, I'm not even talking about just, you know, it's shit, you feel me? But it all in all, it all boils down to motherfucking basically I fish like say this world is a fucking big ass fish bowl. You know what I mean? Like and just imagine a fish tank, you feel me? And imagine it's beautiful but it's just dirty, it's sludgy, like it's not even to the point where it's water. It's more like fucking slime. Like you can't even swim. The fish trying to swim in it, but they stuck. They can't even swim. You feel me? Like, so they suffocate. They could barely. I don't know how they alive. You feel me? Alive because they spirit. You know what I mean? Like Jesus told you all about that. That little bit of chapters I told you. You're gonna get so much. And then anybody speaking the Bible, just listen. Just knowing those 20 chapters right there, your shit's solid. And you're gonna be like, what? Huh? Forget about everything you know. Read them 20 chapters, and then if you want some more, but wait, there's more. Read First John too. The epistle, the letter. Read the epistle of First John. You feel me? You share this with your grandmother. Share this with your mom. Share this with your favorite auntie, your uncle, whoever's the motherfucking the person in the family that be trying to keep it together, to glue the family. Share with them niggas. Be like, yo, this is the type of shit you be talking about, right? Share with them. And look, I'm gonna post my number. Y'all already know it's Dutch. Walker Diaz, Dutch, I got you. 551-328-8693. Hit me. How I make a comment, comment on this shit, make a post. Nobody watching this shit. Nobody got this shit, but I'm gonna share this shit though, you heard? Matter of fact, I bought some shit today.
Niggas can't fuck with me.
Excuse me. I be catching the motherfucking. I mean, I bought some shit where I could hit everybody up again, so y'all already know, like your mother lovers. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now you end this real quick. Hopefully I could share this, y'all, and I don't lose what we got.